information that's coming in right now. ED sources telling India Today exclusively that the ED is now examining Arvind Kejriwal's reply to their third summons and is likely to issue a fourth summons to the Delhi Chief Minister. So while AAP is claiming that the Enforcement Directorate will raid Arvind Kejriwal's residence today, even likely arrest him, ED currently is examining his response in terms of the legality of it and is likely to issue a fourth summons. Remember that the Chief Minister of Delhi has skipped 3 summons already, one on November 2nd, the second one on December 21st, and then, of course, yesterday on January 3rd. Now the Enforcement Directorate, the agency which is investigating the Liquorgate case, is expected to issue a fourth summons to the Delhi Chief Minister to come and join the investigation. Remember, yesterday, Arvind Kejriwal had been issued a summons to appear before the Enforcement Directorate, but he did not go before the agency. He instead sent a written reply where he said, "I'm reiterating, I want to know again, in what capacity am I being called in to join the investigation? Am I a witness? Am I an accused? Am I being called in my capacity as an individual, as the Chief Minister of Delhi, as the national convener of the Aam Aadmi Party?" He said that the summons issued by the Enforcement Directorate were illegal, that they were politically motivated. It all appeared, the way the agency was going about this investigation, that it was all very opaque and it was coming under duress and directions from the top, which is the Bharatiya Janata Party. Amit Bhardwaj, my colleague, is now joining me live on this. Amit, it's likely that the Enforcement Directorate will be issuing a fourth summons to the Chief Minister of Delhi very, very soon. Unlikely, though, that he may appear. What are you hearing? Okay, just hold on a moment, Amit. Let's listen in to Shehzad Poonawala of the BJP.
रिपोर्ट कार्ड दीजिए केजरीवाल जी। शराब घोटाले में 2.5% से 12% कमीशन, होलसेल प्राइवेट सेक्टर को देना, ब्लैक लिस्टेड और मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनीज को आने देना, हजारों करोड़ों का मुनाफा शराब कंपनीज को दिलवाना, इस पर जवाब दीजिए। चोर की मूंछ में कुछ तो तिनका है।
That is what the BJP has to say. It appears that the Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal have something to hide, which is why he seems to be evading any sort of questioning by the Enforcement Directorate. Amit Bhardwaj, my colleague, is live with me. He's outside the Aam Aadmi Party's national headquarters. Amit, the Enforcement Directorate is likely to issue a fourth summons to the Delhi Chief Minister. Will he or will he not appear before the agency this time?
Paulami, if we decode the language and the stance of Aam Aadmi Party as well as AAP convener Arvind Kejriwal as far as the Delhi excise policy case is concerned, it actually gives out a message as to what could be the AAP strategy, or rather Mr. Kejriwal's strategy about the fourth summon as and when it gets issued. Even right now as we speak, Jasmine Shah, who is the communication in charge of the party, he said that the summons that are being issued to us, to Arvind Kejriwal, they are illegal, and that is why we have chosen to skip it. So that's the standard line. It's a line that AAP has been maintaining right from the first summon day when the first summon was issued. And even if you go by the replies that were sent by Arvind Kejriwal in November and December 2023 and yesterday, in all these letters to ED, Arvind Kejriwal has kept on questioning the legality of the summon itself, saying that he had raised several legal objections about the summons which are being issued to him. So clearly Aam Aadmi Party is actually continuing that stance even on the day when it actually said that ED could raid Arvind Kejriwal's residence and it could arrest Arvind Kejriwal. So they are saying unless the summon that is being issued to Arvind Kejriwal becomes legal, which means there are very several technical points to it as to in which capacity he's being called. He's being called as Delhi Chief Minister, as a convener of Aam Aadmi Party, as a accused or as a witness. Unless these grounds are specifically cleared by the investigative agencies, Arvind Kejriwal is unlikely to appear in front of the ED. However, when that fourth summon will be eventually served to him and the date will be clear as to when he is being called for questioning, possibly again the legal team of Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal's legal advisors will sit together. They'll chalk out a plan because if we talk about the third summon, there was some point in time when an understanding was given to us as well by the top sources within the party that Arvind Kejriwal might appear in front of the ED as far as the third summon is concerned, as and when it's served. But when the third summon was served to him and he was asked to join the investigation on 3rd of January itself, we saw complete change in this strategy, saying that we are not going to appear before Arvind Kejriwal is
of
not
course,
going to
and
appear
as you've been
before
saying,
the
Amit,
ED.
the fact is that yesterday, of course, he added that little twist where he said, send me a written questionnaire and I'll respond to all the queries that you have from me in terms of the Liquorgate investigation is concerned. Amit, stay on with us. Arvind Ojha is also joining us over the phone line. Arvind, आम आदमी पार्टी का कहना है कि आज एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट जो है रेड करेगी अरविंद केजरीवाल के घर पर, उनसे पूछताछ करेगी, शायद उनकी गिरफ्तारी भी हो जाए। आप क्या सुन रहे हैं अपने सूत्रों से?
नहीं, देखिए, ये कम्प्लीटली फाल्स न्यूज है। ये ईडी के टॉप सोर्सेज ने इंडिया टुडे को बताया है कि आज, कम से कम आज, न तो अरविंद केजरीवाल के घर पर ईडी कोई रेड करने जा रही है, न अभी तक उनकी गिरफ्तारी का कोई प्लान है। तो कम्प्लीटली जो ईडी के टॉप ऑफिशियल है उन्होंने इंडिया टुडे को पर्सनली ये इस बात की जानकारी दी है कि जो भी ये खबरें चल रही हैं कि ईडी जो एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट है वो अरविंद केजरीवाल के घर जा सकती है, वहां पर रेड कर सकती है, अरविंद केजरीवाल को गिरफ्तार कर सकती है। ईडी ने सीधे सीधे इसको बोगस न्यूज बताया है, अफवाह बताया। साथ ही साथ हम ये भी बता दें कि जो अरविंद केजरीवाल ने ईडी को रिप्लाई भेजा था सम्मन पर, थर्ड सम्मन पर, उसको एग्जामिन कर रही है भी ईडी की टीम, और बहुत मुमकिन है कि एग्जामिन करने के बाद जो फोर्थ सम्मन है वो अरविंद केजरीवाल को भेजा जाए ईडी के सामने पेश होने के लिए। तो दो खबरें यहाँ इंपॉर्टेंट है पॉलमी। एक तो कल रात से जो आम आदमी पार्टी के तमाम टॉप लीडर हैं वो सोशल मीडिया पर और वैसे भी बयान जारी कर रहे हैं कि ईडी अरविंद केजरीवाल के घर पर रेड कर सकती है, उनको गिरफ्तार कर सकती है। उसका खंडन ईडी की टीम ने कर दिया है इंडिया टुडे को। नंबर 1, कम से कम आज का जो एक्शन है उसको लेकर उन्होंने खंडन कर दिया है। नंबर 2, जो थर्ड सम्मन भेजा गया था अरविंद केजरीवाल को, जिस पर उन्होंने ईडी को रिप्लाई किया था, उस रिप्लाई को ईडी की टीम एग्जामिन कर रही है और बहुत मुमकिन है कि फोर्थ सम्मन आने वाले दिनों में अरविंद केजरीवाल को ईडी की टीम भेज दे।
जी, शुक्रिया सारी जानकारी के लिए अरविंद। माय कॉलीग ऑफ कोर्स ट्रैकिंग द एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट, अमित भारद्वाज ऑफ कोर्स स्टैंडिंग बाय एट द आप हेडक्वार्टर्स।